fugitive from Alliance has been apprehended after an all-point bulletin was issued for the whereabouts of Nicholas Flores. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 22-year-old Alliance man who police said was considered armed and dangerous has been apprehended and is now in custody. The Alliance Police Department says authorities in Sheridan County were able to apprehend Nicholas Flores, who is wanted on charges of robbery and motor vehicle theft. Flores is believed to have stolen a 2007 Ford Mustang from a Box Butte County residence earlier this week and has a lengthy criminal history as well. He'll make his first appearance on the latest charges this week in Box Butte County Court. Well, live ball keno will be returning to the Scotts Bluff County game tomorrow, but before that could begin, the old sets of keno balls had to be destroyed. In the back parking lot of Lucky Keno this week, staff dramatically destroyed some of the old balls by setting them ablaze inside a small bucket, with flames rising several feet out of the container. General Manager Matt Shaneman tells KNEB News the destruction was required by state gaming officials.
We couldn't destroy all 640 of them today, but the reason that we did it this way was you have to destroy the balls in order to get the new balls in so that there's no mismatching between the two sets. So we got an all new set of balls going in. They'll be changed out twice a shift. Or they'll be changed out every shift rather, and so we had to make sure we destroy all the other balls before we get rolling on these new balls here.
A temporary halt in the live game was ordered following the New Year's Eve holiday after state investigators determined wear and tear on some of the balls apparently made certain numbers come up with unusual regularity. Shaneman says Keno players are excited to see the live ball game return as they think it gives them better odds at winning. The live ball game starts back up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer will be in with your midweek weather forecast. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
At TC & More in Scotts Bluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scotts Bluff.
It's a time when students can learn faster than teachers can talk. We are redesigning instructional delivery to foster curiosity and relevance to the real world. We are doing more than giving them devices. Our professional, progressive, and personal staff prepare them for life. At Moral Schools, your child can thrive.
If I said everything you need to know about Arby's Ultimate BLT is right there in the name, how would that make the honey wheat bread feel? Probably not great.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meat.
A lot of stuff to talk about here this evening. Let's start with tonight. We're going to have cloudy skies as we go through the nighttime hours towards tomorrow morning. Yeah, in the morning hours tomorrow, we could even be dealing with some isolated thunderstorms. Better chances coming later in the day tomorrow, so stay tuned. Isolated storms tonight, thunderstorms. We're going to make them almost a likelihood tomorrow. Heavy rain is expected. Some hail is also possible that we can't rule out as well, but we're going to be dealing with heavy rain producing storms tomorrow. 91 your high yesterday, 59 your low. Those are very close to matching on both of those numbers. Nothing in the rain gauge, so if we don't get any rain yet tonight, we're going to end The month of July right about normal, and we'll go into August with a 2.5 plus inch plus surplus here as we go into the 1st of August. Wow, Hayes right now at 101. It's 98 in Goodland. McCook checks in at 94. Very hot conditions there. Ogallala 91, Oshkosh at 92. Cooler in Cheyenne. They were actually 94 yesterday. Very, very hot for them. 78 right now, 89 up in Torrington. We have a couple of thunderstorms in the high country starting to make their way off into eastern Wyoming. That's why we see some wind gusts there. Otherwise, winds are light and out of the east. Slight risk of severe storms in the northeast. We have a marginal risk of severe storms in southeast Nebraska, and then just off to our north in north central portions of North Dakota into western South Dakota, far northeastern Wyoming. This area has been picked on the last couple of nights, and it looks like they will be picked on again. We don't expect much in the way of severe activity in our area today. That's going to change tomorrow. Thunderstorm chances are on the increase, and right now we have a marginal risk of severe storms in our area. Wouldn't be surprised to see portions of this area upgraded to a slight risk in the morning. We'll keep an eye on that, but I think severe storms are on the table tomorrow. Definitely heavy rain on the table for tomorrow as well. And then as we go into Friday, thunderstorm chances start to wane as this system pushes off. So let's take a look at Futurecast. We'll watch this part of the country because that's where we expect any activity tonight. It should stay off to our west. Can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm. They're going to be few and far between tonight, though, and low temperatures drop down into the 60s. Now, tomorrow, we're going to start the day with clouds. Clouds are going to be with us for most of the day tomorrow. Let's put our morning in motion. You can see an isolated hit-or-miss storm around in the morning. That's why we have those on the map. But notice by tomorrow afternoon, we start to see thunderstorms pull out. They'll get an earlier start tomorrow, come right off the high country. We'll have a scattered coverage of showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. Pretty widespread thunderstorm coverage here across the area. That will eventually pull off. It's going to hold on through most of the night tomorrow night as well before this moisture pulls out. So we've got a good slug of moisture coming up from the southeast, and that is going to set the stage for some heavy rain producing storms. Much cooler tomorrow as well. Look at this, highs upper 70s to low 80s is all for most of us. A little warmer over towards Oshkosh and Ogallala. Watch the precip forecast here. This piles up now. Some areas are getting zeros, as you can see on the map. I think most of us are going to get some precip out of this. So ignore exactly where it's pinpointing the highest rain amounts. These models update hourly, and you don't want to specifically focus on one area. But notice that if you get under some of these heavier bands, 1 to 3 inches of rain not out of the question for some of us. And again, where that falls, is it going to be Alliance? Maybe, maybe not. Is it going to be Bridgeport? Maybe, maybe not. Again, where that's going to be, it could be anywhere here in the Panhandle, and there could be several spots with some isolated 1 to 3 inch rainfall totals. Certainly are not out of the question. I think most of us will see some activity for tomorrow. So tonight, building clouds, an isolated storm is possible. Lows down around 64. Thunderstorms during the day tomorrow, most numerous in the afternoon and evening hours. Rain chances are pretty high. Some of the storms are going to have heavy rain and hail with them as well. Highs only around 81 in our 7-day forecast. We clear out the thunderstorm activity on Friday. But notice Friday all the way through Wednesday of next week, no huge fluctuation, 5 to 10 difference in temperatures from the highs to low across those next 7 days. And daily 10 to 20% chances of showers and thunderstorms. Can't rule them out any single day across the map. Also can't definitely say thunderstorms are going to happen on any of those days, but we are going to be in a pattern where there's going to be isolated late-day thunderstorms probably each and every one of those days.
If a sandwich needs a little something extra, you add bacon to it. If a sandwich is perfect just the way it is, you add bacon to it. Arby's, we have the meats.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
When we transform Nebraska corn into ethanol, it doesn't disappear from the food supply. It just takes a little detour. Ethanol is made from the starch. The rest of the corn becomes livestock feed to create meat and dairy products, corn oil, sweetener, and other food ingredients, and maybe a little carbon dioxide to make your soft drinks fizzy. Homegrown ethanol helps satisfy America's hunger for energy and the world's appetite for feed and food. Nebraska's family corn farmers, sustaining innovation.
Welcome back. A 19-year-old Gering man charged in the spring burglary of 2 Minutair businesses has had his case bound over to district court. Javon Sams is charged with 2 felony counts of burglary stemming from break-ins at the Broken Spoke Bar and Grill and the Dry Dock Bait Shop. Sams, Colton Pettis, and 2 others are accused of breaking in and stealing beer and liquor, cigarettes, candy bars, and other items from the establishments. Authorities were able to identify them as suspects and arrest them several days later. Well, Nebraska residents are encouraged to show off their Nebraska pride by decorating their lawns to celebrate 150 years of the Nebraska State Fair. The Fairabration Outdoor Lawn Exhibit Contest is open to any resident or business in the state. Entries need to include the dates of the fair, be weather tolerant, built to last, and remain in place through the end of the fair. People can submit their photo entries between August 5th and 11th at statefair.org. Judging will be taking place the week of August 12th. And Nebraska business and education leaders have unveiled a new plan designed to create 25,000 jobs while adding $15,000 to the annual income of every Nebraska resident by 2030. The plan unveiled this week by Blueprint Nebraska also seeks to bring 43,000 new young adults into the state and attract $200 million in annual research and development initiatives. The group also hopes to make Nebraska a top-ranked state for its quality of life. Blueprint Nebraska identified 15 high-priority initiatives to achieve the goal. The list includes public-private partnerships to provide more internships and apprenticeships, increasing broadband access, and incentives to promote entrepreneurship. Blueprint Nebraska includes top business groups, including the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and industry, state officials, and the leaders of the University of Nebraska system. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. Stick around. We'll meet Jet right after this.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
It's hot, and it's only going to get hotter before it cools down. Beat the summer heat with new windows from Renewal by Andersen. And now is the best time to call because Christmas in July is back. It's the only time of the year that we offer no payment, no money down, and no interest for 18 months. That means no payment until 2021 and 20% off every window and door. Don't miss this amazing deal. Call Renewal by Andersen of Wyoming today at 307-215-7493.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
Welcome back. For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Jet, an awesome cat who has been at the Humane Society for far too long.
All right, so this is Jet. Jet is just the most cool and awesome little guy you will ever meet. He loves to play, he loves to cuddle, he is super active, he just loves to run around, talk your ear off. He has been here since April 15th, so he is over 3 months on the adoption floor, so he is only $25, which is awesome. And with our new adoption process, you can easily just come in one day and then leave with them that very same day, so it's awesome. But he is just an amazing guy. He loves to talk your ear off, tell you how much he loves you, how much he wants your attention, and then he can just run and play for hours. So he's just a great guy.
Anybody who adopts Jet will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to go towards that first bag of pet food or a couple fun toys. To meet Jet or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society Monday through Saturday during normal business hours. Well, right after this, we will take a peek at what's happening around the region on the community calendar. We'll have that right after the break.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
There's a place where folks still play with fire. The common ground between backyard barbecue heroes and professional chefs. This is where friendships are forged, fire and flavor come together, and new techniques are perfected. Here in Big Green Egg Country, cooking is still treated as an art form. And since the most versatile grill you'll ever own comes with a lifetime warranty, you'll always have the ultimate cooking experience.
Visit the experts at Paul Reed Construction, your authorized Big Green Egg dealer.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott. Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scotts Bluff. Presented by Allo Communications and Viera Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at midwesttheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scotts Bluff with KNEB.
U.S. National Hot Air Balloon Championship lands in western Nebraska. Starting August 12th, there will be 50 balloons coloring the sky. Then on the 16th and 17th, 30 Old West Balloon Fest pilots take flight. Can't make it to the morning launches? Enjoy one of 2 night glow options. August 15th at WNCC or the 17th at Five Rocks Amphitheater. There will be a kids' education zone and tethered rides for kids 12 and under. The morning launches at Mitchell Airfield. To learn more about the national competition and the Old West Balloon Fest, visit theoldwestballoonfest.com.
At TC & More in Scotts Bluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scotts Bluff.
The growth and prosperity of our community is dependent on the reinvestment of local dollars into our local economy. When you open a high-interest savings account at Platte Valley Bank, we turn around and loan your money back to our community for new construction, business expansion, home loans, in backing agriculture, and much more. Come save with us at Platte Valley Bank and know that you are doing business with a local bank with local decisions that reinvests your money here in our community.
And finally tonight, the clock is ticking for people to chip in to help the United Way stuff the school bus. Each year, the United Way helps collect school supplies that will be distributed to children from low-income families, so they'll have all the tools necessary to start off the school year right. Items needed include pens and pencils, notebooks, glue sticks, erasers, markers, and more. Executive Director Steph Black explains how you can step up to help with the cause.
Well, we have containers out, and it's probably too many places to mention. We have 26 pace-setter businesses that help us raise money throughout the year, and most of them have collection containers at their locations. I know Menards has gotten on board this year, so they have containers out there. Dollar Tree is actually a new partner with us this year. But really the easiest place is to drop them off at our United Way office.
Once all of the items are collected, volunteers will sort all the school supplies and get them distributed to school districts across the region. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.